Okay, so I went to the garden center to get Shasta daisies for Mom, right? Because she loves daisies, right? My friend works there named Rose. I swear to God, her name's really Rose, and she really works at garden center, right? But she texted me because she knew I was looking for Shasta daisies for my mom. She's like, we got Shastas in. I'm like, okay, great. She's like, stop down. So I'm like, great. So so go down there, but like there's this huge line where she's working the checkout. So I'm like, well, I'll just walk around, you know. And it is hot. I mean, it was like 90 something, like even 95 or something out today. It was really, really hot. And I'm in long pants, long sleeves, with a hat. But I'm walking out there and it's sun everywhere, and there's this neat little koi pond. It's really nice and everything. So anyway, I'm way off, like, it's a pretty big lot, and I'm like off to one side, and there's nobody, none of the employees are around. And there's two ladies, I don't know, they're wearing straw hats with these wide brims, and they're probably 20 years older than me, right? And I just got this vibe, you know, like, okay, here they are. And they're like, well, I don't know, we can't find anybody. Would there be somebody here to help me? You know what I mean? Like they're all grousing to each other about how terrible the service is here and this, that, and the other thing. And like, and then they see me and they go, are you a worker? Are you a worker? So I wasn't looking in the direction. So I kept walking the way I was walking, and I acted like I just didn't even hear them, you know, like I didn't even respond. I just kept walking very slowly the way I was walking and did not respond at all. So I hadn't found the Shasta daisies at this point, honestly. So I'm coming around, and they're in the trees section, so like there's paths in between, so we can't see each other for a while. Right. So I come back around, and there they are in the annual section, and I see them. So, and they're pretty far away. So I look at them, and they're still looking for like an employee, right? So they're looking at me, and I'm looking at them. So, and I've got my sunglasses on. So I go right up to them. I say, "Excuse me, do either of you know where the Shasta daisies are?" And they both kind of looked at each other, and the more dominant one said, "No." And I said, she said, but I think they should be where the perennials are, right? Like she's going to give me attitude. At least she knew enough about daisies to know the perennials. I said, well, do you know where the perennials are?
Did you say it like that?
And she like said, I said it a little bit nicer than that. And she said, no. And I said, oh. I said, do you two work here? And they looked at each other and said, no. I said, oh, I'm sorry, because... And I kind of pointed at their hats, like, sorry, I thought you worked here. I apologize. And then I just walked off. I'm like, you know, it's like that entitled, like everybody who's younger than me works in the. It's like every time I go to Giant Eagle, and actually in Giant Eagle, I'm usually like, you know, I'll help somebody because I know Giant Eagle. I'll be like, no, I don't work here, but I'll tell you what, the rice is over there. Or you know, you want seafood, you go over there. If you want canned seafood, it's where the green beans and stuff are. Like, I'll help people. But these two, and it was hot, and like they just had that superior, you know, like it's like, what do you want to do? You want to compare credit cards?
Not to mention that every time you go out in public, you usually dress nicely.
I was well dressed.
You always have sleeves on, you know. You always have long pants.
Did I look like I was wearing a uniform?
Yeah, I don't know. People are weird.
The uniform was a green polo shirt, which I was not wearing.
Yeah. People with their expectations.
It's just, it happened to me at Home Depot the one day. I was like, like, do you not see that every single person that works at Home Depot wears an orange apron? Every single one of them. There's no exceptions. Why would you think that I'm an employee here? Why? What is it about me that makes me an employee? The fact that I'm 20 years younger than you? That's what it is. And it's the middle of the day.
Yeah.
So, like, there's no reason I shouldn't be at a job or something. Doing something constructive with my life, young man.
So you deal with entitled old people. I deal with entitled young people.
That's what being a teacher is, huh?
Not the kids I'm talking about.
Okay, we're going to stop the video right there. And we might have to edit this part out.